Like many Americans, Erich Burkentine likes to spend his summers outdoors, often heading west to admire the natural splendor of our nation's greatest parks and forests.
If you're from the East Coast and you've never been out west, you can't even conceptualize the magnitude, the majestic nature of being in some of these places.
But Burkentine, who works for the Delaware Forest Service, doesn't travel for vacation. Quite the opposite.
Well, I get dropped off, via helicopter in the middle of nowhere and sleep on the ground for 14 days eating MREs and just camp sleeping under the stars.
This is the life of a wildland firefighter, and Burkentine is one of Delaware's best. When states out west need help controlling a blaze, Burkentine assembles crews of 20 from the first state to aid the cause. His future crewmates are here at Delaware's annual fire camp.
We're going to do a live firing exercise. We're going to do this prescribed fire on this 11.3 acre block. We're here on the lovely Redden State Forest.
All the students here have spent more than 60 hours in the classroom studying fire and wildland firefighting. At fire camp, students put their learning into action. They haul 45-pound packs, they practice firefighting scenarios, and they participate in what's called a live burn.
You'll actually see these flames tilt. You see the backing fire tilting toward it, and it's sucking it right together.
The purpose here is for students to get an up-close look at how fire behaves outdoors. They talk about wind direction, humidity, and the combustibility of various types of grasses. But the truth is, they don't do a whole lot. Fighting fire outdoors doesn't require the kind of quick-twitch action that structural firefighting requires.
And this is literally 180 degrees from what they do. Everything from the gear to the tactics to what's required to get the job done.
Out west, guys like Burkentine spend 14-hour days cutting down trees to deprive the fire of fuel, or searching the horizon for spot fires that may ignite beyond the established fire lines. It is a physical and mental grind, and nothing personifies the tedium better than what the firefighters call mopping up.
It's an art form. It's a monotonous art form. You may hate it. You may hate it for 14 days straight, but if you're on this crew, you're going to learn how to do it right.
Mopping up doesn't involve water. Instead, it consists of firefighters marching in a long line across charred terrain.
Moving the line!
Moving the line! Moving the line!
They're looking for any remaining sparks and stamping them out when necessary. It isn't easy to get everyone to move in unison, and fighting a big blaze across hundreds of acres and dozens of days requires careful coordination.
So you're going to turn into the anchor while the pivot's starting, okay?
Unlike military units or police squads, these wildland firefighters only get a day or so to train together. Months from now, they might all get a call to reassemble, and then have as little as 12 hours to become a cohesive unit again.
When we start throwing spots, you start running around all over the place.
In that way, fire camp isn't so much about technical knowledge as it is about trying to build some camaraderie and trust in a really short period of time.
The one thing I like to impart on these people is you're getting blasted with all this factual knowledge and all this safety stuff, and there's, it seems like there's imminent danger, but you do develop a flow, and you want them to be able to develop that flow and work with you and impart in them that you're part of this team now. We want you to be part of this team. We want to take you in. We work better with you.